Yo, what's happening? It's your boy Arsenal the Rebel. I'm here with my brother.
Payday the movie.
And we back with another pod, man.
Yes,
the Unemployable
sir.
pod. Today, special guest, nonetheless, straight from Vegas, Sin City. My brother, you know what I'm saying? Yowda, man. Let's make some noise. Everybody clap for Yowda, man.
Yes, sir.
Yowda,
Yes,
what's
sir.
good, my brother? I finally got you out here, man. We got a lot to talk about, man. First and foremost, man, how's your 2023 treating you? That's the first.
All good, man. You know, every year is good for me. As long as you ain't got to press fire to talk to me, I'm great. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man. Word up. That's a blessing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What you got going on new right now, though?
Another movie in the making. I'm finna drop Problematic. I just pushed it back to April 28th, actually.
What is that? What's problematic?
Problematic is a new album I got. Last album, I just dropped fresh out. Welcome to Argentina. And then I had dropped one called Date Night. So right now I'm just dropping Problematic. It's just all hard gangster shit. You feel me? I had dropped one for the ladies, then I dropped one that was kind of like, you know, in between. So now I'm just going straight problem on these niggas, letting them know what I'm talking about. You feel me?
As you should.
Yeah.
You ain't got no problems right now, though.
Nah, I ain't got no problems.
Ain't no smoke. We ain't got no wind. You ain't got to call bro or nothing. Let me know.
You know, I ain't got no problems, but you know, if somebody want a problem, it's no problem. You know.
Respectfully, I get it.
Okay. So what you been on, man? Last time I seen you, that was like a year and a half ago. It was in Vegas, right?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, when we went out to Vegas.
Yeah, that was like a year and a half.
It might have been longer than that.
Damn,
Just working, bro. I've been in like 3-4 movies. Like I said, I'm finna. They put me in the series. It's kind of like Law and Order. And then
You ain't playing no cop, did you?
Nah.
I gotta ask you.
You know they I'm lightweight playing the same roles and everything, man. You know I wouldn't fit that character too well, man. So they was just like, you know, we're gonna keep you a gangster and everything.
I was gonna tap in on that later on, but you kind of brought it up twice already in the acting. So
Yeah. No,
how you get in tune with that? Like how that go for you?
Actually, man, for the last couple movies, they just hit me out the blue. I had like a couple little scenes, and then you know they like my vibe and shit like that. So it just ended up paying off. I got a couple main roles, and it wasn't really the roles they gave me was kind of like, you know what I'm saying. People was like, they just paid you to play yourself, so it looked good. You know what I'm saying. And then you know. So with
that playing yourself basically, so it's that's kind of easy. It come natural with the acting.
Well, I would think so. Like. Some of them, you know, it's a little domestic violence in there. That ain't me too much. You know what I'm saying?
Make sure you put it out. Make sure you put that shit out there now, because they're trying to cancel you, my nigga. You feel me?
I ain't never been arrested
for playing myself to DVs. Hold on, bro. That's something we need to know.
I ain't never been arrested for nothing domestic, man. You know what I'm saying? So
we can clear that up here.
Right.
But just you know, just a street dude. You know what I'm saying? And then you know, it's easy to tap into that. You know, me doing a lot of videos I do. I try to be real creative with them. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I was kind of leading up to that in a way anyway, I feel like.
So this something that you kind of had aspirations in, or this something like opportunity?
Nah, I kind of fell in my lap. Like I was on Empire a long time ago when Empire was popping, just like an extra a couple times, but I ain't never thought I was going to really get into it like that.
I
you know what I'm saying?
Dope.
Yeah,
that's fire. That's
big.
So, what the people want to know is, you know, how... Let everybody know how your situation with Ross came about. Like your whole Maybach music, your whole how that situation came about.
I started rapping because of a bet. I lost a bet.
You started rapping because
of a bet.
I lost a bet.
That's crazy, yo. That's wild. You ain't never tell me that. You ain't never tell me. I knew you for too long for you not to tell me this story, bro.
Nah, it was with Nana.
Wow, that's
we
crazy.
We had a bet. You know, I used to fuck around and shit, just freestyle and shit. I recorded like a song or two, and that nigga was like, man, I'm finna buy a Lamborghini. And, you know, we talking shit. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. He said, if I buy a Lamborghini, you drop a mixtape. Take it serious for one mixtape. And I was like, all right, like 6 months.
Nada went and bought a Lambo.
Yeah, 6 months later, a nigga put up on me in the Lambo.
Shout out to Nada, man. We got to clap that up, man. Shout out to my guy, Nada, man. That's real.
You thought you forgot.
Yeah, nah, he put up on me like, you got studio time. I went to the studio. I did a mixtape. I recorded 12 songs.
That's real shit, bro. He pulled up on you and said, you got studio time. Nigga, you gonna remember your bet? Yeah. You got studio time.
Yeah. Facts, and then my first CD actually landed in the hands of Ross. Well, that was actually, you know what, to keep it all the way up, that's because of him too. He had, Ross was in town. They was trying to have somebody drive him to Chum Lee's pawn shop where they got Pawn Stars at. And Nader was in a Rolls Royce at the time. And he picked Ross up. And when the security got in there, they was like, man, don't play no other music but Ross when he gets in here. So as soon as Ross got in the car, that nigga put my shit in. And then the dude was like, hey. And then nigga Natter was like, man, I ain't no chauffeur. Y'all can get out.
I like Natter, man. That's my guy, man. For real. Shout out to Natter.
And that's when Fat Boy was like, nah, let me hear what he, you know what I'm saying? Then he got to inquiring about me. And then called me like, hey, man, Ross. And I'm like, get the fuck off my phone. The next time he came out, I ended up bumping into him. And it's been that since there.
That's lit, man. That's crazy. That's amazing, man. That's amazing, man.
That's dope.
I actually, me and you know, it's a funny story. Me and you was at the, what was this, like, was it 4 or 5 years ago? We went to Rick Ross' pool party.
Yeah.
Now that pool party at Ross' house, man. Yeah. Can you imagine?
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, man. Everybody was there, man. Everybody that signed the MMG was there. Yeah. It was crazy. It was women every fucking where.
I ain't gonna lie, I was out there.
They was everywhere.
They be out there acting up.
It was so crazy.
A couple Johns been in there. They be out there.
I ain't never been to no pool party like that in my life, bro.
Yeah, I was running around.
I can't even lie to you, like I never been to no pool party like that in my life, bro. You seeing it's Meek and them niggas $30,000 rollies jumping off the diving board. Like this shit funny is that they flipping acting up, bro. This shit crazy. Yowda, we got the gun spraying all the bitches with the. Remember you had the water gun as a kid. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So, nah, man, shit. Salute to you, man, doing your thing, man. So the acting shit is going well.
Yeah, definitely.
The rapping shit is going well. What's up with the tours and anything? You got any tours, anything coming up?
Right now, I'm trying to get off this paper. You know, I'm on federal probation, so
I was gonna get into that.
I'm trying to get off of there so I can really get to moving how I want to. You know what I'm saying?
Since you brought it up, you know, you know what I'm saying. A lot of people don't know how real of a real nigga you is in your situation, and you know what I'm saying. You did fair time, right?
Yeah.
All right, so explain to the people, let them know what you know what I'm saying, what you was accused of and all that goofy shit.
This is my second Fed case actually.
Right, you did too.
So you want to do the first one or the second?
We gotta go through both of them. Both of them.
The first one was distribution of weapons. I ended up getting 5 years for distribution of weapons. Me and my homie used to go down to Arizona and sell the essays guns. At the time, we didn't know who they was. It ended up being some like major fools from the cartel and shit like that. So we ended up getting wrapped up. But you know, the people was watching them the whole time, so they knew like these niggas just over here doing this. But yeah, we took a gun. I copped from him one time, and then he's like, hey, how much for one of those? I was like, I don't know. He said, man, we give you this, you give us that. Bet. I was like, bet. Me and the homie went back home and got like a duffel bag full of guns, brought them back. They started trading us for work. So we was young, so I'd get to work and then take it to the homies at home that had the money, charge them for it, then, you know, just get the money. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really out there moving like they was. So, you know, that's how we was moving. So I ended up getting distribution of weapons for that. And I ended up doing like 5 years. So
where you did your time at? Or they had you,
Lime Park, California. I did all of the
whole
USP.
stretch there?
Yeah.
You know, because when you're in the feds, they put you on tour. That'd be a whole tour, too.
Yeah, I did the whole thing in California at a USP, at a maximum facility prison.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then came home, got rid of that.
Tell them you took it on the chin.
Oh, off top.
On the chin, ain't said a word. Ain't said word, ain't said word.
I'm the nigga that share my paperwork, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, y'all see this shit? You know? I'm the nigga that do that, you know what I'm saying? This last case is a 16-man indictment over marijuana. My charge was 3,000 pounds at first. They ended up charging me with relative conduct. Out of 16 people, I was the only one that wasn't on wiretaps or didn't get caught with no money or no drugs. The investigation went on from like 2013 to 2019. They thought we were selling coke at first. Really? Yeah, they thought, the homies were selling, they thought we were selling coke. And when they got into the investigation, they found out it was weed. So a lot of the states didn't want to pick up on it. Well, districts, because it's federal, the districts didn't want to pick up on it. But the district that started it, which was Missouri, they kept the case. But like California, Nevada, Georgia, Tennessee, South Carolina, and New York, they all dropped it because they found out it was marijuana. So I ended up getting stuck with that over in Missouri.
And what you had to do for that? How much time you had to do for that?
4 years probation. Everybody on the case got probation. Yeah.
Okay. How long you sat though before you got out?
No, I was on pretrial. I did pretrial for like 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a marijuana case. They kind of was like, you know what I mean? Okay. But in my part though, you know, it really didn't. It was more like they wanted me to be a fall guy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Since I was the only one that didn't get caught on no wiretaps or nothing like that, they was trying to get info out of me out the gate.
Well,
and I'm like, come on.
Yeah, as y'all know, you got to hear first on Unemployable Pod. You can't get shit out of Yowda.
Yeah, nah.
It's not happening.
My first phone call was to Marcus. You know, that's
what I'm
my
saying?
lawyer.
Shout out to Marcus now.
Yeah,
now let's shout out. We gonna see. Y'all don't know who Marcus is. I just really 6 months ago I found out who Marcus was.
Yeah.
Cause I got into a situation where I almost caught an F charge.
Yeah.
And I was in the city where I can only call one person that I know solid and I know them been through these type of situations. I called Yowda. I got arrested in Cleveland, Ohio, while I was on tour. You know what I'm saying? They was trying to charge me with a felony for receiving stolen property. So first thing I do, I call Yowda, like, bro, you know what I'm saying? I need a lawyer, bro. You know what I'm saying? And Marcus, man, shout out to Marcus. Marcus
Sidoti,
man. Marcus Sidoti, right?
Marcus Sidoti,
Marcus Sidoti,
yeah. He's one of the top federal lawyers in the United States.
Yes, out there in Cleveland, Ohio, man. I'm telling you, get in a jam, y'all make sure y'all holler at Marcus. Tell him me and Yowda sent you.
Yeah, for sure.
You get what I'm saying? But yeah, man, you know, again, I can't continue to say how solid you is. You know what I'm saying? I brought you out to Jersey. This probably was 5 years ago, 6 years ago, maybe. Remember you was there? I got the picture at the strip club.
I know.
At the strip club. Now Yowda, like we showed Yowda so much love this night, man. Yowda came into town. Yowda got booked for Angels in Elizabeth. Yeah. Now that's our hood. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what we represent. That's our hood. That's our 490 where the strip club is at. Yowda's my brother from another. So he told me he was coming out. I called everybody.
Yeah, the whole hood came out.
Yeah. Called everybody. Yes, we pulled up 15 cars deep. Yeah. It was a movie, man.
Like, homies said, how you know all these people? I was like, man, I'm tapped in.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we went outside. We made a movie that night, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that shit was live.
I remember that.
We made a movie that night. So look, man, my question, the people want to know, who do you aspire to work with? Like because I know you done been in them rooms, bro. You done been there. You done been in them rooms. But who is it like, I gotta get a verse from him or I gotta get a verse from her?
You know, my catalog is crazy. So I got features with damn near everybody I want. You know, I really don't do music with nobody I don't fuck with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not no email type of thing. If I sit with somebody and we vibe, then everybody I got a song with is somebody that I vibed with and I fucked with, and I can call like, hey, what up, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? It ain't no like email. Me and this nigga ain't ever talked.
We got 2 mixtapes, by the way.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, everybody I usually fuck with. Like if I don't really feel somebody, I'm not really tripping like that. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's love.
It ain't even that serious. You know what I'm saying? If I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you.
But you ain't answer my question, nigga. So who do you want to work with?
That's what I'm saying. Like I ain't really got.
Nigga ain't answer the question though.
I ain't really got nobody in mind though.
Nah, it gotta be somebody out. You gotta tell us somebody. It gotta be somebody. Who do you want to work with?
I ain't never really thought of it like that.
Ain't nobody from the hood.
It gotta be, bro.
Like some of the homies or something.
I'm just saying, like a nigga like that. A Jeezy, like yo, I grew up listening. Like that's what I'm talking.
But then it's like, okay, like you might name a certain artist, and I might have heard something faulty, but I ain't fucking with that nigga.
All right, so like it's no artist out there that you just nobody that you ain't.
I just want to just fuck
that
with.
You ain't never that you just was like I always wanted to get a verse from him or her. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I honestly, bro, I really can't say that. I just be moving, man. And when I fuck with a nigga, I fuck
respectfully.
With
and you know why you say that? Because you made a fucking bet to become a rapper. That's why. That's why. It fell into your lap, my nigga. That might be why.
It might be, but like I really just don't. You know what I'm saying, nigga? I ain't gonna lie, or it ain't too many niggas that impress me. But when I fuck with a nigga, it's like he impressed me.
You genuine. No,
you know what I'm saying?
I know.
It's like if I fuck with a nigga, you might be a 5 rapper, right? But if I fuck with you, nigga, this nigga a 10 because he rapping about what he talking about. Fuck out of here. That nigga over there soft as fuck. Right. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know, that's how I be. You know what I'm saying? For the homies, I'm always, have my pom-poms on. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna front.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I really don't, it's just like sometimes, and I ain't gonna lie, a lot of these rap niggas, y'all know, man, I throw your whole energy off when you meet them sometimes. It's like, come on, bro.
All right, give me wildest groupie moment, Yowda. Yowda's wildest groupie moment. Where was it? What the fuck happened?
Hold on. Wildest groupie moment that I went through with, or wildest groupie moment
that I what's this guy doing here with this? Man, we need it all.
Because look, it's some things I didn't turn down. Like,
we want to know what was if it was wild. I need to know.
Wildest groupie moments probably happened at like maybe a video shoot or two, and I ended up walking out of like a 5 something or some shit like that.
You walked out of a 5 some.
Yeah.
So you and 4
bitches, yeah.
bitches.
5 bitches, yeah.
Was they nice bitches?
Yeah, they was all cool. They was all video bitches.
They wasn't fat bitches.
Nah, not
So why
one.
you walk out?
Man,
was
I
they
ain't
trying
gonna
to
lie.
charge you?
I ain't gonna lie. This was a while ago.
Did you have a girlfriend or something? Was you
Nah.
Was your mind fucked up or something?
Okay, so you ain't have a lady. So
I'm gonna tell you why though. Like it was a situation going on. This is when I was like real heavy outside. So it was a situation going on that was a lot of money, and I was kind of like, man. Don't get it. I mean, I thought about it. I was like, man, but then it was like,
so it was the money
liquor.
play.
It was liquor, drugs there, and it was like I was gonna have to get involved in all the festivities, and it's like I had to pick A or B. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So I get it.
Yeah.
But how was it? What was wild about it? It was just wild because you walked out on the 5 some, or was like
just because they was all rocking.
They was just bad.
All rocking. Like it wasn't no.
It was
like,
just gonna go crazy.
Yeah,
like,
the homie had left me. The homie had left me in there, and then
so he set you up with it.
He didn't know. And then he left, and then
so when he hear it is, he gonna be mad because he gonna be like, "You walked out, bro. Nigga."
Listen,
and I could have fucked them bitches.
Look, we already had this discussion. You know what I'm saying? They walked out. They was just chilling. Motherfuckers was hanging out. Liquor, you know what I'm saying, drinking, dancing and shit like that. And then motherfuckers started kissing, betting, and you know what I'm saying? It just ended up like.
And you just walked out.
I didn't just walk out.
So how did you walk out? All right. So this is what we trying to figure out. What the fuck happened, bro?
It was like this. It was like.
What happened?
Fuck, man. This shit will happen right now. What's up? Yeah.
100,000.
It was like, man.
100,000. What you say?
How would I explain that if I fucked off that plate? You know what I'm saying? It was like niggas would have been like, I ain't gonna lie.
It's like hundreds and fifties, big ass titties.
I ain't gonna lie, niggas. A lot of niggas. Everybody, every real nigga I know was like, I'd have left and tried to come back. You know what I'm saying?
Respectfully.
So that's what I did, and it came back.
It was over.
It was kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
I understand.
I put a damper in the party when I left. They said.
All right, so what's the one you went through with now? What's the one you went through? Because you ain't go through that one. What's the one you went through with? What is the wild groupie moment that you went through with? I got some wild groupie moments.
Other than just like being somewhere and the bitch just pull me in the bathroom and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that shit ain't really too wild to me, I don't think. Like, I'd be on stage, you got it, yeah.
Bro,
come
you
here.
from Vegas.
That's what I'm saying. So don't too much shit excite me.
How is growing up in Vegas?
It makes everything else boring.
Not exciting.
Really?
Like,
it makes that's what I'm saying. It makes everything else boring because like right now when I'm burnt out. Like shit don't really, you know what I'm saying?
Because you've been in the casino since
like
15,
16, you know what I'm saying? All the prostitutes, stripping, you know, where I'm from, stripping, you know what I'm saying? It's just
you know what I'm saying?
Pimping, money, all that shit. So when I see something, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like whatever. So it really, I ain't gonna lie, it's good for a motherfucker in this industry because when you start moving around, you ain't gonna be jocking like too much shit. Overexcited about too much shit. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the bitches and shit like that, you know, you in high school getting threesomes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. So that's a fact.
How about with music though? How does that? Does it feel like? I think socially, you said you kind of got used to that stuff, so that it don't really excite you. But as far as the music business and the industry, do you feel like it's extra hurdles
to go through from being from Vegas?
Being from Vegas,
yeah, 100%. My cities are corporate, so we don't have like little venues you can go to and throw a party. Like, you know what I'm saying? Police shut all that down. Like the police won't even let me perform at home. Yeah, nah. The police that got so bad. Like if I post a homie flyer, they'll shut it down. Like,
wow. All right, but I'm gonna stop you now. That's because I had another question. We're gonna jump into it. Gangbanging. Mm-hmm. You are
a blood from Bishop Street Bloods.
You are a big blood where you are from, and you know what I'm saying. That's why they shutting shit down. We know.
That's what
I'm not blaming
clearly.
them. No.
We clearly know why they shutting shit down.
It's the gang activities.
I'm not saying that they're wrong.
No, because they've done it to me and homies that.
I'm not saying they wrong, but at the same time, I've never had an incident, so you know, it's like sometimes they gotta understand the motherfucker's growth.
Right, and then it's like you gotta understand, bro. Like at the end of the day, y'all chose to be policemen. Mm-hmm. I chose gangbang and do what I did, but that's when I did that. I'm rapping about what I did and got away with now. How the fuck is you? I'm just saying it now. It's just I'm saying it now. So why can't I make my money? Why can't all of these people that adapt to me and flock to what I got going on and respect what I'm saying? Why can't I I'm from here. Why can't I throw a show here? If my track record it's never been a clean. Violent act after my shows.
Now that was the problem. Now, because we've had meetings and stuff like that. The problem is at any of my shows or anything like that or any function I haven't had any problems, and it's multiple members from different gangs there.
Right.
So they feel like I can control a crowd is what they were saying. They're like, well, he hasn't had a fight and no incident. And the cop was like, well, that's the problem.
That's the problem.
But you haven't had any.
Yeah, he was like, well, we feel like he can control any other thing they have, a hood thing or whatever. There's a fight or two, something happens. You know what I'm saying? With my shit, nothing ever happens. Everybody comes in there. It's different motherfuckers from every
hood. So that's the problem. They don't want you to have that type of power.
Yeah, so they're like, that's the problem. We feel like he can control that crowd.
That's wild.
And I'm just like, so you know what I'm saying?
You can't throw your own event or perform there.
If I throw, they're gonna shut it down every time. Like I had one promoter that was really a fan, older white dude. He's like, man, I'm gonna throw it. I don't care what they say. So he was going on with the show. The police kept asking him to shut it down. He said he wasn't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? They was like, all right, well, we're finna put a DUI checkpoint in the parking lot. So everybody that leaves here has to go through the DUI checkpoint.
Well, good thing for you. You don't drink.
I don't, but he wasn't gonna do that to his people though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
so he wasn't gonna do that to his people. But you know what I'm saying? It got to that point where they really be on some bullshit about it.
Yeah. All right, so with the gang banging, now I'm a gang member. Everybody know I'm a gang member. You know what I'm saying? I'm Grape Street Crip. I'm your favorite Crip. You my favorite blood. You already know how it go. You my brother. But how has that helped in your career, and how has that went negative in your career?
Other than the police, it hasn't. In my area,
it hasn't.
Nah. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I get a lot of love in different cities, and because of how I was moving before I was rapping, I'm tapped in with a lot of different people, and I ain't gonna lie, if it wasn't for certain gang ties, I wouldn't be able to go certain places.
And that's what a lot of people don't be realizing.
You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't travel all over the country with. I'm talking about heavy. You know what I'm saying? And somebody picked me up. Hey, come on, you riding week? Go to the hood. You know what I'm saying? And I've been fortunate enough to be around that type of stuff and have no incidents happen. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's because of the gang ties or whatever like that.
We just said it. You just came to Jersey and was with a bunch of us.
Yeah,
they know how you did it.
You was in the, and they was looking. I know the homies from the West probably was like, how the fuck did this nigga just connect with and he with them niggas?
Yeah.
But
so
that's how it go.
Exactly how it goes. So it's a good thing when you a solid individual and you come from that. I mean, and you grow out of it to like try to do something productive. It's a great thing, you know what I'm saying? Because homies see it and they want to be a part of it. They want to, they want to support. Absolutely. Any real nigga always want to support his little homie or big homie or something doing something positive. You know what I'm saying? So it's a cool thing. You know what I'm saying? When people come together, what they say, red and blue make green.
Absolutely. So we made some bread together and we're going to continue to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. So, all right, well, before we get out of here, because we got about five more minutes left.
We're going to get to our last segment.
You know what I'm saying? We got a segment, you on an Unemployable pod. You know what I'm saying? We do our Unemployable segment.
Unemployable. I like that name. That fit me perfect.
Yeah, it's gonna fit. It fits you perfectly. It fits you perfectly.
Because I'm a real boss. Can't nobody employ me, man.
And that's exactly what it's
heavy. I'm a real boss,
nigga.
Man. I can't get employed.
So go ahead, Payday. You can go ahead and take it away.
We're gonna get to the last segment. Basically, like you said, the name is Unemployable Podcast. We want you to tell us and the audience, to describe that moment of what your last job was. If you ever worked before, and walk us through that moment when you say, you know what, like I can't do this no more. I need to sit in neck, man. I can't work for nobody ever again.
I've never filled out an application before in my life.
Never. Never had a job. Let's clap it up for that.
Wait. I will say this, no. When I was in the joint, I was supposed to have a job sweeping the day room.
Right.
So listen, hold on. I didn't even do that though, because I never.
Listen,
in the day room.
Listen. So when I was in there, my cellmate had like 35 years. He had been down like 20, right? So when I got in there, they had slipped the paper on the door, like, man, you got a job. So he was like, so what you gonna do, youngster? I said, he said I gotta sweep the. I'm like a week in the joint. You know what I'm saying? I said I gotta sweep the thing. Ooh. He said, so you gonna go sweep? I was like, yeah. He said, if you were sweeping on the street, you probably wouldn't even be in here.
Damn.
I was like, what? He said, yeah, if you had a job on the street, you wouldn't even be in here. So you gonna work in here and not on the street? That's kind of backwards, young man. And he just laid back.
Damn, yo,
you feel me? Then he had me
crazy.
thinking about it. I'm like, what? I
And you like
doing this shit?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because it was like, it don't make sense. Like, don't go to jail and be hella good. And you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas do that. Niggas go to jail and be have halos on their head. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, do that on the street.
Was a demon outside.
Yeah, do that on the street so you can take care of your responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? You got families and all that stuff. Like, have that job on the street. Don't have it in jail. You know what I'm saying? It don't mean nothing in there. It means something out there, you know?
So without having a job, when was that moment when you said, like, it ain't no plan B?
Oh, it ain't never been a plan B. Like, it was either what was going on.
So
maybe some of the cases, like, I ain't gonna lie, some of the cases has been like, maybe I need to chill out. Especially after this last one, because it was more of a, I feel like it was more of a grudge match than anything as far as me being involved with that case. You know what I'm saying? Because I have beat a Fed case too. So it was kind of like, the DA was like, man, my lawyer's like, he ain't got no involvement in that. The DA was like, yeah, but he knows what's going on. So they end up charging, the thing they charged him with is relative conduct. So relative conduct means, like, say if me and you go to the store and we getting down and Ars meet us at the store and walk out, and he know we get down, but he ain't got nothing to do with nothing, then that's relative conduct. He ain't even got to have no conspiracy. Yeah, it's a step lower than conspiracy.
I just should have stayed my ass. I just shouldn't have went to the store.
Yeah, like
if I knew what was going on.
Yeah, like if you knew,
I shouldn't have went my ass to the store. It's the message behind this, y'all.
Yeah. So like,
you know now, like, you know. You know now, you know.
Yeah, so if you know your friends sell dope, even though you don't do nothing,
don't go to the trap house if you know he sell dope.
Even if you go to dinner with him, you know what I'm saying? Like if you like
drive your car. And y'all have dinner
and you hang out
window,
with if you hang out with a knowingly knowing somebody's a dope dealer and you hang out with them, it's called relative conduct.
Relative conduct, man. So for those who don't know what that charge is, we just told you. Yeah. That's how you can get hit with it. If you don't want to get hit with it, follow the guidelines.
Go. You heard it first from the man.
Look, man, we appreciate you. Yowda actually flew in today all the way from Vegas.
Today. You fly out tomorrow.
Fly in today, fly out tomorrow. He came to be a part of the Unemployable Pod here at the Hit House, man. We appreciate you. We're going to clap it up one more time, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Anything else you want to say, you know what I'm saying? You can look right into that camera, let the people know where they can find you, all your links, all
listen,
that.
Man, One Yowda. You can follow me on all platforms, YOWDA. If you need some inspiration or just a real reason to hate me, just look me up. You feel me?
One Yowda, that's the number, right?
Yeah, number 1, YOWDA.
And that's on IG.
I'm on everywhere, every single platform there is with my music. If you don't like it, DM me. I'll pay your rent if you don't like my last album. I just put it like that. You feel me?
Talk heavy.
Yeah.
Talk heavy.
So that's how we rock it, man.
Well, you know. We're going to end it on a good note, you know what I'm saying? Until the next episode, I'm your host, Arsenal the Rebel. I got my brother.
Payday the Movie.
And we are the Unemployable Pod. Until next time, man, we out of here.